it is expected of Femi Adesina to defend his boss. He said, Nigerians who can't see what Buhari is doing are miserable. President Buhari's spokesperson Femi Adesina described people who cannot understand what the regime is doing to fight insecurity as pitiable souls and the most miserable of all men. I don't know why this man is using this kind of insulting words on Nigerians, the taxpayers who are paying your bills. In a piece published on his Facebook page on Thursday, the Nigerian army, he added, was fighting robbers, terrorists and kidnappers. Amazing and confounding, because what the Buhari government does daily in the northeast, northwest and north central parts of the country where terrorists and bandits abound is send them to God to answer for their crimes, Mr. Adesina said. All over the country, terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, all types of criminals are being spoken to in the language they understand, and victory of good over evil is sure. Inexorable. Yet some people say they see nothing that government is doing. Pitiable souls of all men most miserable, he added. Mr. Adesina said those who say Mr. Buhari is soft on bandits and terrorists while clamping down on secessionists speak out of ignorance and hatred. Why then do some people claim that certain troublers of the country are being treated with softer hands than some others, he asked. This could be due to deliberate ignorance, mischief, or pure hatred. Bandits have increased their coordinated attacks and kidnappings for ransom in Niger, Katsina, Zamfara, and Kaduna states in recent months. Over 100 students who were kidnapped in Tegina, Niger State, are still being held captive. Bandits also bombed a Nigerian Air Force Alpha jet in Zamfara in July. So guys, that is just what Adesina is saying. Definitely is expected of him. Where his master, his direct boss, definitely is going to be defending him. And he's saying that Buhari is not soft. According to what he's saying, he's not soft on bandits. Like seriously, yes, we can really see what Buhari is really doing. Who is miserable? See, you talk about economy, they cannot defend. They will come and defend what is not, because the reality is faced with everybody. You talk about insecurity, they say they are doing much well. They are even telling us that their own regime is far better than what it used to be before they came on board. Every Nigerian will be able to know what is happening. You can imagine recently APC chairman kidnaps. All of them are getting their own share of this whole suffering or the pain they have brought on Nigerians, telling us that those who cannot see what Buhari is doing are miserable. Very derogatory and insulting words using on those who are paying your bills. The taxpayers, they are the ones paying your bills, and you are saying that they are miserable. So if you are doing the right thing, are people not dying? Why is it that insecurity, why is it that banditry has increased under your regime? Because what we used to have used to be Boko Haram, but now they have metamorphosed to a lot of insecurity in the country. Mind your rough languages, miserable Nigerians. When making generalized comments about Nigerians, stop giving Mr. President bad names by your unprofessional conduct. You may choose to keep quiet if you don't know what to say to gain more deserving support for our president. I hope you will heed to my advice. Is he going to listen? Listen. You think he's doing his job, and if he does not do what he's doing, definitely he will not be paid. Of recent, we've not been hearing, what is this man's name? This woman's name? Loretta Noche. He's not been speaking. Wait, you mean Nigerians who support Buhari in another life? Though I like your response to that idiot spokesman, but please never, I repeat, never should never should what? Nigerians go back to Egypt, even if comes as Saint Kyari in another life. Nigerians don't support him. Maybe you do, which you are allowed to by rights. Did you say deserving support, or it was typo? Only you are seeing what your Buhari is doing. We can see what Buhari is doing. He is the worst of the presidents we have had in this country. And wickedness. We can see his profane leadership and wickedness. He is only responding to haters of the president and his administration. I said those who are miserable. He didn't say Nigerians are miserable. All this one they will defend. Don't try to cover what is open-ended. Who is not tired of this government of Buhari? Obviously, Femi Adesina is referring to every one of us, except you are enjoying Buhari's policies as they are. That is it. Because some people are trying to tell us that, oh, he's talking to haters. So you that you are not haters. So what is happening is what is, it is worth commendable. It is worth praising somebody. You like it, you love it. That means there's problem somewhere. If at this stage we are still, because maybe the problems have not gotten to our own doorstep, then you feel that, oh, those who are affected, they can be bound to the Philistines. That means there's trouble and fire on the mountain. Femi Adesina, may God judge you for calling Nigeria miserable, a complete unserious person like you. My advice to Adesina, please read the Bible in the book of Psalm 37 verses 35 to 36. It says, I've seen a great and powerful man spreading himself noisily and with impunity all around like a green bay tree. Suddenly he was no longer available. I diligently sought for him. He was gone forever. There is always a day for everyone on this earth today to leave school, leave home, leave every powerful office, leave family, and finally leave this earth. Femi Adesina should appreciate this basic fact and tread carefully and wisely. No condition is permanent. His day out of Aso Rock is sure and certain like others today. 95% of Nigerians cannot see what Buhari is seeing because we are indeed being made miserable under Buhari. But let Adesina remember that no condition is permanent. As you are privileged to be on top today is not permanent, and as Nigerians are miserable today also is not permanent. God is watching. The misery will fall back on you sooner than you can ever imagine. Mr. Adesina, if this is not a fake news, can you tell Nigerians or the Nigerian people the meaning of miserable? People are expressing themselves based on what they are seeing on a daily basis, and you are calling them miserable because they fail to see what the president is doing. That is not fair. Femi, as insecurity in the country improved, do you think that you can change people's perception of the bad situation of insecurity in the country and things not done well? The voice of the people is the voice of God. No man or woman is an island. Now, wow, God bless Nigeria. Okay? Adesina, no matter what you think you have gathered in your life that made you utter such a gutter language, your life will eventually become miserable like Nigeria, but Nigeria will become better and great. People who are experiencing what they are experiencing, you call them miserable. So they should not, when there are people who are dying, they should just keep quiet because they don't want to be addressed or described as miserable. Is that what this man is saying? A man who has lost his wife. We have a lot of people who have lost their wives. Not that they are dead, but they are being married to other men while they are alive. And you say, oh, they should not say anything, they should keep praising Buhari. Or you are telling us, by the time they see somebody that will put them, give it to them, they will not begin to say, yeah, we understand, yes, we know that we have challenges, but that does not mean. So those who you are talking about challenges, do you know the challenges you are talking, those who are going through that challenges, what they are going through? So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.